Hey there folks, Bill here, and today I'm going to be doing a quick tutorial on Buildcraft pipes. So then, well, that's the intro, let's get started. So let's see. Now, obviously I got all the pipes here placed. I haven't placed the waterproof or conductive since they follow the same ideas as these ones. And obviously this will be more in depth, as you can see over here on the advanced side of the pipes, some of the more confusing ones. So we'll skip the teleporter ones for now, I'll do those ones in a second. Wooden pipes, well, as you probably know, used for taking items out of chests or tanks or out of engines if you're thinking about conductive pipes. So let's see, don't have to use them for putting items in though, do have to for taking items out. Stone and cobblestone pipes, they're just the all-rounder, easy to make travelling pipes or whatnot. The only difference between these two is, as you can see, they don't connect. Cobblestone doesn't connect to stone, and vice versa. So these are quite useful for if you're setting up, say you got like two chests next to each other, trying to take items out to feed a mace raider or something. You can alternate between these so they don't connect. Now we've got ourselves our iron pipe here. Now what this does, say you got yourself a T intersection, you can use a Buildcraft wrench, one of these, to direction the flow of traffic pretty much. So you can either say everything has to, in the T intersection, go left, you can set it to that. I'll show you in a second though. Gold pipe, when powered, it increases the speed of any object that goes through it. So say you're using a quarry, you're leading your pipe network back to your base or whatnot, you can use gold pipes to speed everything up in that. It'll, don't know how much faster it goes, but it's a pretty big jump, which we'll see in a second. Now when waterproofed, it doesn't need a redstone signal, so you could just say build your entire, you could just, from the distance from your pump all the way to your tanks, it could just be gold pipes, waterproofed all the way, and that'll speed the liquid up. Now here we got ourselves a diamond pipe. Now what this does acts sort of as a filter. You got 8 slots, and each pipe that connects to it is assigned a different colour. So say you got stone pipe here, there and there, that's 3 different colours you can use. Obviously one side would have to be in the input, but then you could split it to 2 different colours, so to 2 different chests. Here we have ourselves our obsidian pipe. Now what this does, when powered, whether by redstone, steam or combustion, it picks up items in a block radius. The stronger it is, say if you're using a combustion engine on it, the faster you can pick items up, and a little bit further, I believe, as well. Here we have our distribution pipe. So what this does, it gives you, it's the same idea as with the diamond pipe. When you got different inputs or outputs going, they're all assigned a different colour. But with this, you can tell it how many it sends to each different sort of color. So let's see. If you want to send, say, 3 items to the left, 2 to the right, it'll count up from the input up to 5. So you'll get 3 left, 2 to right, then it resets. So then it'll be 3 left, 2 right again. So it's quite useful for, say, spreading things out evenly. You'll see in a second what I mean. Now here we have our advanced insertion pipe. Now what this does, if this one is connected to wherever your destination is, if that, say, chest is full, instead of it just dropping the item like all the other pipes usually would, what it'll do is then it'll reroute it into a side pipe which is connected to it, and you can just put it into a loop. That sounds a bit confusing, but you'll see it in a second. So here's our little testing that we got going on here. So then let's get this rolling. So let's see what we're using. Got ourselves wood and coal. Got 2 here. So let's see. Got ourselves wooden pipe powered by a red power engine that'll be taking items out. Got ourselves a gold pipe which will speed it all up. And then it comes to our filter, a diamond pipe. Now, as you can see what I was saying earlier, each pipe acts as another output, so it's each assigned another colour. So green's input, red, yellow, blue output. Now what we have here is I'll be wanting coal to go through the red and wood to go through the blue. So as you can see, each pipe is assigned a color. So here was our input, I believe. Then so this is our input, so all these will be our output. Now black and white or grey is on top and bottom. So put a pipe there, that'll probably be white, I think. One on the bottom will probably be black. So let's see. Was that it? Yep. Coal to red and wood to blue. Now let's just turn this on. So as you can see, when the gold pipe got a red torch, it changed colour. So that means it's now powered. And there we go. So here you can see what I was talking about with the insertion pipe. Have this connecting to your input and then a pipe going an output again for it. So what it is trying to do is place coal on the inside here, and since it is full, it's just been put through a side pipe that it has. So that there's the insertion pipe, quite useful for all your machines. It's a bit messy though. Now here was iron pipe that I was talking about. So see this little clear bit at the top here? That's saying where the output will be. So all these grayed out areas, those will be the input. Now with a wrench you can just change the direction like so. Just right click it, and whatever is the clear side you can see right there is where the flow will go. Now let's move on to here. So here you can see our wood is going through the filter, taking a sharp right through the blue, and then here's our distribution network. Now I haven't set it up, so right now I've got stuff going everywhere. A little bit messy, but here we go. So let's see. First thing to do is look at our input, which is the light blue, and put that down to 0. So that means it won't send any items back through the input. So now all we have is yellow and green. So let's see, we've got yellow and green, so we'll put everything else down to 0. Even though it can't send any items there, it just makes it a little bit neater, a little bit easier to follow. So what this is doing now is 50-50. Sending one item left, one item right, then it resets the counter. So we keep on doing one of each block to each side. But let's just say we want to send 4 blocks to green and only 1 to yellow. So I just sent 1 to yellow, so now the next 4 will go through the green slot. After this speeds up a little bit, and there you go. So now what this will do is then count up to 5 and then reset. So once it's had 5 blocks go through, it will then go back to yellow. So it'll be 1 to yellow, then 4 through green. Now these have a max of 9, I think. Yep. No. My mistake. Okay then, we can go up to whatever you want. Okie dokie then. So what's this doing? 7 to green, 1 still to yellow. Now obviously you can set more up. Uses for these would be, I don't know, if you got multiple filters, multiple macerators or something going, it might be quite useful to send them to sort of even it all out. So instead of just hoping for the 50-50 with Buildcraft pipes, like I put an offshoot here, half the items that go through that pipe will then decide whether or not to follow the off path. Now as you can see here is our obsidian pipe. It's got a redstone engine, that's what will be powering it. And so now we have ourselves our powered obsidian pipe. What this does is pick up any blocks in its range, which is usually about a block. And as you can see, it sucks it right up. Now, I believe outside of a block, it won't. Pretty sure it's only a block radius of next to the pipe, but I guess we'll see in a second. So there's our obsidian pipe, and these are obviously going to follow the filter and just go take a left through the blue and get sorted, such as that is. Now our insertion pipe's still working good. Coal's still going in a circle. So that's one issue. Obviously, if it doesn't empty itself, it might get a bit of lag because you could have an infinite amount of blocks all being stuck in this little loop. Now, let's see, those are all the pipes, so let's get on to the teleport pipes we have here. Here's our item teleport, then we have our waterproof, and then we have our conductive teleport pipe. So I'll just work with these ones. So here's a little interface, so you can see who the owner is, can receive false again in a second, and as you can see right now it's on frequency 0 and it's got a connected pipe. Now these don't connect to other teleport pipes which you don't own, I'm pretty sure, but they also don't connect to waterproof or conductive. Those are on a different set of frequencies or whatnot. So let's just say we set the frequency to 10. So we'll make this our input pipe and this one here our output. So let's set this one to 10 as well so it matches. So as you can see it's a connected pipe. Then what you would have to do is switch this to true. So that means any items that go through this pipe will come out this pipe. If you have this to off, nothing will happen. It won't send any items. They'll just be stuck here, bouncing sort of. What they'll do is, pretty sure it doesn't drop it, but it all just does get all bunched up at the top there until it can send. So what you could say use this for is teleporting items from a quarry straight into your network. Save a boatload of those pipes. Now this works exactly the same for waterproof and conductive. Just got to have the appropriate pipes, so waterproof and conductive pipes leading to it. And as you can see, it is only a block radius. Now one thing I forgot to mention with conductive pipes, you don't have any of these more advanced ones. All you have is wooden, stone and gold conductive pipes. Now the difference is, wooden pipes you need to put next to your engine that's producing the power, that's how you take it out. And stone and golden, with golden pipes, it's the same as with industrial craft. Each pipe has a resistance. So with golden pipes you'll lose less power over a distance than you would with just stone. And that about covers it. I hope it helped, or gave you a few new ideas for your network maybe. But yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed it, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more.